Hello everybody. Ano po ang mga requirements, documentary requirements sa pag-apply po ng PCO accreditation? Meron po itong dalawang sets of requirements. Depende kasi sa type of application. Halimbawa, first time application or new application, ibang requirements po ang hinahanap. Kapag naman renewal application or for the second time. So, iba't ibang sets of requirements. So, what are the requirements for PCO accreditation for the first time? Unang-unang application. Siyempre, yung pong online account with completed profile through pco.emb.gov.ph. So, kailangan po magkaroon ng account. Saan po yon? Doon po sa pco.emb.gov.ph as shown on the screen, pco.emb.gov.ph. So, dito po. So, dapat merong online account. Pangalawa po na requirements for PCO accreditation for the first time, yun pong resume with 2 by 2 picture. Resume po ito ng pollution control officer. Ganon din po ang kanyang transcript of records or diploma. Hinahanap po ito. Pang-apat, yung certificate of PCO training for the past 3 years. Of course, issued by EMB accredited training institution. Of course, with valid accreditation, lalong-lalo during the time of the training. Panglima, yung Certificate of Managing Head Training. Yung pong 8-hour training intended for the managing heads or executive officers. Number 6, the signed and notarized affidavit of joint undertaking between the PCO and managing head. May template po na madadownload naman sa online account sa pco.emb.gov.ph. Ganon din, number 7 requirement, letter of appointment or designation as pollution control officer. So mahalaga na ano po, merong appointment or designation letter ang pollution control officer to establish na siya nga ang ina-appoint na PCO or magiging PCO ng company. Yung pong PRC license, which is intended sa mga Category B establishment, kailangan yun, yung license PRC card. At yung pong pang-siyam, yung pong proof of payment, resibo ng pinagbayaran, official receipt of payment, pwede pong galing sa cashier ng EMB or sa land bank, yung validated na online collection payment slip, or doon sa land bank link BIS portal, yung electronic receipt of payment amounting to 500 pesos. Sa renewal naman po, ang hinahanap ng mga requirements, yung pong ating latest copy of PCO accreditation. Ibig sabihin, meron ng previously issued na accreditation sa isang regional office at mag-a-apply ka ng renewal sa same din na company kung saan ka previously na-accredit. And then, appointment letter as PCO. And then, yung pong ating notarized affidavit of joint undertaking. At ang pinaka mahalaga ngayon sa renewal of accreditation, the proof of compliance of the company to the requirements of major environmental laws. Ito po yung sa PD 1586, RA 6969, RA 8749, RA 9003, RA 9275. At kung sa loob po ng 3 taon, meron pong violation ang company, kailangan magdagdag ng requirement na notarized affidavit of commitment. So, yung mga yan, nagpapasa tayo ng mga requirements na yan for renewal. Subject, syempre, sa evaluation, subject sa screening. May mga cases na yung pong pollution control officer, siya yung may-ari, lalong-lalo sa mga businesses na maliliit, small medium enterprise. Common yan na mga ang may-ari, sila yung nag-act na PCO. So kapag ganyan ang situation, minabibigyan din ng mga grace, no? So kung ikaw yung may-ari and you will apply for PCO accreditation, ibig sabihin you are acting both as the managing head and the PCO. Kailangan mong kumpletuhin yung profile mo sa online account pco.emb.gov.ph at ipasa mo din yung proof of company ownership sa inyong mga certificate of registration. The certificate of PCO training, yung pong 40 hours duration. Kahit hindi ka na umattend nung managing head training, okay na yung 40-hour basic PCO training course. Then the signed and notarized affidavit of undertaking, your resume, syempre hahanapin na rin po dyan yung transcript of records or diploma, kaya i-ready lang yon. So those are the documentary requirements for PCO accreditation. I hope you have learned something today regarding the requirements for PCO accreditation. At kung gusto nyo pang malaman yung iba't iba pang mga requirements, legal and statutory requirements on environmental compliance, permitting, registration, reporting, please subscribe to this channel. Please follow, please share this video. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat at tayo po ay mga mabuting katiwala ng kapaligiran. Salamat po ng maraming.